Please welcome Jonah Stead.
Why sell drugs when you can get them of your friends? And why take pictures? I can't afford a new lens. The scenery's great, but the picture's not flush. Telling me the time is now, but there's no rush. Punch another hour, fell asleep on the bus. And I can see you thought about it all too much. And I'll have to go to where the concrete's laid. What a young lad would do just to get paid. So I'll leave it all behind me. And even the half-hour drive, talking with rocks and spinning in gravel. And I don't expect anyone to survive. Now I leave it all in front of me. Watch my footsteps carry the brunt. Don't invite me anywhere. I've got a half-hour drive just to get my lunch. So long. So long, making my marker until the tip is dry. The sun came out, but I forgot how to shine. Rolled in my brain, but I feel I'm doing fine. Every place was swearing where the wind had sighed. Whoa. So I'll leave it all behind me, and even the half-hour drive, talking with rocks and spinning in gravel. And I don't expect anyone to survive. Now I leave it all in front of me. Watch my footsteps carry the brunt. Don't invite me anywhere. I've got a half-hour drive just to get my lunch. So long. So long, you think that I know what I'm doing, and I was gonna ask you the same thing. The roads back home don't wanna change at all, and neither do I. And neither do I. So I'll leave it all behind me, even the half-hour drive, talking with rocks and spinning in gravel. And I don't expect anyone to survive. Now I leave it all behind me. Watch my footsteps carry the brunt. Don't invite me anywhere. I'll leave it all behind me, leaving the half-hour drive, talking with rocks and spinning in gravel. And I don't expect anyone to survive. Now I leave it all in front of me. Watch my footsteps carry the brunt. Don't invite me anywhere. I've got a half-hour drive just to get my lunch. And so long. So long, so long.
Welcome to the Hulk Caesar Show. I am your host, Hulk Caesar. We're doing something a little different here this evening. Emily couldn't make it, and it's just me in the host chair. That means we get to spend the entire show with one of Newfoundland's up-and-coming singer-songwriters. Our guest tonight grew up in the small outpour community of Birchy Bay, where his songwriting was shaped by everyday life and quiet resilience. Today, he's become a familiar face on the Avalon music scene as a singer-songwriter, a producer, a drummer, a guitarist, and a session musician. His debut single, Someone on Your Mind, is out now, and he'll soon be releasing his debut EP, Half Hour Drive. Jonah Stead, welcome to the Hulk Caesar Show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Jonah, let's start with the song we just heard. Tell us a little bit about it.
That was a song I wrote last year. I was at work and we got sent home for a snowstorm. And for some reason, I had this feeling in me. I was like, man, I got to write a song about that friggin' half-hour drive I always had to take going to school every morning growing up out in Birchy Bay. And to be honest, I'll say this to start off. I used to be a rapper.
Oh.
I was, of that long list of things, you can have rapper, right?
What kind of rapper?
Right. I was, what kind of rapper?
Yeah,
like a gangster?
Like a gangster rapper?
Very gangster, yeah. The streets of Birchy Bay were just, like they needed to be cleaned up, and I was. No, I'm kidding. I wasn't really a gangster. Gangster rapper.
I would believe that. I was ready to believe that then.
No, I was more like... No, I was less Jack Harlow, a bit more Macklemore, I guess, or something. Yeah. I don't know. But, I used to rap a lot, and, like, of course, it wasn't... Like, it was more of a hobby, just, like, a way for me to write, and I love writing, like, cool punchlines and cool words. And
rap's great for that.
Yeah, and it helped me a lot with writing in songwriting and as a whole, because...
What kind of rap did you listen to growing up?
Well, I grew up listening to, like, the stuff everyone listens to, Dre, NWA, and, like, Eminem and 50 Cent. But I really fell in love with J. Cole when he popped off in 2014. I kind of was like, oh, wow, this is really cool. And I feel like that era of hip-hop was really, really popular and really good, too. Everyone loved it. I think everyone was popping hip-hop. And now we're back to country. We're all...
We used to have the body tape, or the body count tape, cassette tape. We take it to school. We had those kind of like small black old school tape recorders, and we could put our body count tapes in there and listen to body count.
That's wild. I never dealt with any tape in school back in my day. But we definitely threw around the word mixtape, but it had nothing to do with actual tape.
CD, is it for you or?
No, actually it was SoundCloud. It was like this.
Yeah.
I was really late. I graduated in 2018, so it was around that.
Oh, wow.
When I was in high school, yeah.
I graduated in 1996.
96, yeah. Oh, that wasn't too long ago.
What was the name of the song?
It was Half Hour Drive was the name of the song, and it was basically like me writing words or writing lines about growing up in the Bay and how that affected me, how it shaped my life, and just I don't know, talking about being a kid, growing up in that town, and a lot of I have so many raps that will never see the light of day. I'm saying that right now. I'm never gonna rap. We're
gonna get you back as a rapper someday.
Yeah, no, never. But maybe if you got me really drunk, I might.
We can do that.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was thinking like, well, I find getting words and getting lines and stuff like that are sometimes a bit difficult. It depends on just what your brain feels like at the time when you're writing. So I was like, man, there were some lines, some stuff from the previous rap that I really liked that I incorporated into this. And like I remember there was a line I wrote. It was, my sister's a photographer. And so I always felt like, because she was a photographer, she was a really successful photographer at a young age, right? So it was.
Go to plug her. Feel free to plug.
Yeah, I have Alex Stead Photos. If you need if you're getting married soon, hit her up and show your pictures or whatever pictures kind of thing. But I just took some inspiration from that, and I've been doing that a lot for a lot of my other songs, going back and being like, a lot of this whole rap as a whole kind of sucks, but like these couple lines were really good, and like it fits the theme of this song that I'm writing now, so why not
pull it. And
I think that's an interesting way to kind of build your music. Like to start with rap was because it's so lyric based and rhyme based and
rhythm
and
too.
rhythm based. Exactly. Yeah. And you could take a lot of that. I see that a lot of that could transfer into your music.
Yeah, and it. I gotta say, it helped me a lot. I know I'm the only one out of my friends at the open mic that can still do every line to Cage the Elephant's. Shit, what's the name of the song now? Ain't no rest for the wicked. I will call that rapping. Okay, so we'll say I can rap that one.
How about Trikes and Bikes? Can you do Trikes and Bikes for us?
Trikes and Bikes? Oh, Trikes. I just came from airport. I just moved to Airport Heights, so I can't. Skiddles, Trikes and Bikes. Out the gazebo, we likes to find.
We used to listen to that in BC.
They love it up there, I bet.
You mentioned you grew up in Birchy Bay. Now, for someone who's not around this area, where is Birchy Bay?
How do you not know? Dude.
Oh, I know.
No.
The watchers.
How does no one know where Birchy Bay is? Oh, okay. No. It's out by like Twillingate.
Yeah.
It's about halfway between Twillingate and Gander.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, yeah, and Lewisport. Lewisport and Twillingate, halfway between.
How many kids in your graduating class?
From Birchy Bay, there was only 3 of us. But from the high school itself, because we amalgamated. So it was like all the different schools kind of came to one.
Yeah.
So that's the half-hour drive thing. We all had to go about a half hour
Yeah.
to get some lunch, to get some teaching. I don't know.
Get a little bit of that learning.
Yeah, give it a learning.
Go to religion class. You guys still have religion class when you were in school, or no? They got rid of that.
They did up until grade 9, I think, or so. And yeah,
They made us suit the whole time.
I have religion class every Sunday. I'm from the Bible Belt out there too. So yeah.
Now, you wear a lot of hats. You work in IT. You're a producer, a drummer, a guitarist, and a songwriter. Now, how do you balance all those different roles without burning yourself out?
You don't. You don't balance them. That's the issue. No, it's the love of it. Honestly, for a long time, I really struggled with that myself, like finding a niche, and still kind of struggling to find a niche because, of course, I got so many hats. Right?
Yep.
They all fit so differently, but they're all so comfortable. I can't give up each hat. It's still so much fun. Like, okay, I'm recording a song for one of my friends, and then another one of my friends says, "Hey, Jonah, can you play drums for me?" Absolutely. And then, or someone says, "Jonah, can you fill in for this gig and play?" And just over the years, I guess you kind of build this. People call it talent. There's only so much talent that I really call it when it comes to hard work and like putting in the hours and actually just trying to better yourself.
There's a talent to that, I think.
Sorry?
There's a talent to that, to putting in those hours and doing that work. Some people can't do it.
I guess so, yeah. I mean, I have severe ADHD, so I'm telling you right now, if I can do it, you can do it.
Back when I was young, they didn't call it ADHD. They just called it annoying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they still call it that sometimes. But
All right, well, what do you have for us next?
I have a Someone on Your Mind. That's the song, actually, that I have released on all streaming platforms, and I produced, mixed and mastered, and played everything in it myself. And I open my eyes to see the bed and your empty side. And I swallowed my pride or swallowed the tears that I've cried. And you don't know where I've been, but I'm guessing the exact same for you. And I don't like to think much, but I know I like to think these things through. Know how I do. And oh, how I do. And oh, how I do. And oh, how I do. And I spilled all my tea 'cause the mug you fell way too high. cost me my sanity by having to go fetch the mop. My eyeballs wide, and then I always wince upon the thought that you were just somebody with a hard place to make me a rock. And it's all that I've got, and all that I got, it's all that I've got, all that I got.
Amazing, Jonah. Thank you so much. One thing I find fascinating is that you're just as comfortable behind the mixing console as you are on the stage when you're producing another artist. How do you know when to add your own ideas and when to simply let theirs kind of shine?
You kind of, I'm kind of new at this too, so there's a part of me that's like, I'm still learning and figuring out what the best way to kind of go towards, a song that someone wants to work on. For me, I don't know. I'm the kind of guy that, like, if I have an idea, I'll say it and I'll be like, "Are you cool with me saying this? If not, you can tell me it sucks. I don't care." Like, I'm that kind of guy. So
you want to have that, I think, in a production kind of situation where you feel free to throw ideas out there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, right? Like, we want everyone to be on the same page. That, like, the way I look at it when we're going to record is that what you're picturing in your head is just you. That's your little personal producer giving you your little, idea of what the song is. But when you come to someone like me or to another producer, we're trying to help you create that vision in your head, but we're not in your head. We can't tell, right? So a part of me is also like, yes, it's your song, your name's on it, that kind of thing, but we're creating something together. This is a joint project. This is something, like, if I feel like something is really going to make the song, I will push you. I'll not push you, but I'll say I'll be more, inclined to put it in there. And if you don't like it, I'll sneak it in there. No, I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't do that.
We had Jake Nickel on the show there a little while ago, and Jake was talking about his song "Chasing the Demo." And how he said he'll find people come in with the demo and they're like, "Could you kind of make this sound more professional?" And then you spend like 6 to 8 weeks with them at it. And they're like, "Could you make it sound more like the demo?"
Yeah. And you're like, what am I here for? Right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's but it's a common thing with that kind of stuff is, we're trying our best, just like you performing your best to trying to come together, to create something. It's and it's never easy, right? It's all about communication, really. At the end of the day, like, I'm not gonna know if you didn't like that thing that I added unless you tell me.
Exactly.
And so it always comes down to just tell me, man, and to not take it to heart.
Yeah.
To know that this is just like, we're just having fun here.
I think that's a good skill for artists to learn at a young age, is to not take criticism at heart, and
I could have
whatever little bit of constructive you can take from it, just take it.
Yeah, and do better. And like, you know what I mean? Like learn from it, you know, whereas I know for a long time when someone would tell me off or, you know, or scold you when you're a kid, you're like, frick that person. When it got to a point where it's like, no, I need to better myself. There's a reason they probably did that. And, you know, you learn and you get better. And I don't know, I definitely went off a bit of a...
well, I always say to people, you should listen to the interviews you do. I did an interview on the Muse News a few months ago when it came out recently. And the first thing I did was listen to it because I want to be better at what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And there's no better way to get better than to listen to what you've done.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And when that's the thing for me. I always fought with my head. Was the biggest, like I was always my biggest critic. I still am my biggest critic. And it's one of those things where you really have to get over yourself. And honestly, I kind of put it to a point where it's like, how selfish am I to stop myself from doing what I want to do because of me? You know, like how selfish is that? How stupid, right?
If only we treated ourselves like we treated others.
Right? I know. Yeah. But yeah, I felt with that for a long time. I fought with myself growing up in the Bay. You're very secluded. There's not many different people, and there's only so much.
I also grew up around the Bay.
Yeah? Yeah. Where are you from?
I lived in Oak Perlican for a while, and then I finished high school in Whitburn.
Okay, right on.
Not in the boys' home. Although we did play hockey against the violent boys' home team.
A few black eyes that game. Yeah.
If you wanted to use their gym to play basketball, you had to play ball hockey against them.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to pay the price.
Now, your debut album, Half Hour Drive, is on the way. Without giving too much away, what can fans expect from this collection of songs?
They can expect to be sad.
Oh, I love being sad.
Yeah. It's a culmination of songs written about me, or not about me, but from me, just about life in general and just stories, melodies, little thoughts that come to me. Honestly, I would say songs that I've written between last year and I would say 2015. Mm-hmm. The last song I'm going to do today, One More Step, is actually was one of my first songs I've ever written when I was 16. And that was the one that actually made me be like, oh, I want to keep doing this and keep going. But yeah,
what kind of music did you listen to growing up that kind of inspired you to play the music you're playing now?
I listened to everything. I did listen to a lot of worship music just because I grew up in the church at the time. But besides that, I grew up listening to a lot of Tyler Childers, the hip, you know, the classic stuff.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank here now, but or Hey Rosetta, I would say is definitely my number one.
Yeah.
I don't know why I drew a blank there because usually it's Hey Rosetta. Tim Baker is my number one guy.
Tim Baker's our white whale.
Yeah, he's the man, dude. He's unreal.
We're gonna get him someday.
Yeah, one of these days. Yeah.
You're also the drummer for In Limbo and for Braden Mayer. Now, sitting behind the drum kit, does that make you think differently about coming back and writing your own songs?
Not at all.
No?
Actually, no. I was a drummer first, I would say, before anything. That was the first hat I tried on. And it's still, to this day, probably the what I'm best at. What just, like, it feels more natural.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be before a gig and everyone's kind of nervous. And I'm just like, what are you nervous for, boys? Like, I just don't get that. But I get it when I'm singing or I'm playing guitar or doing something like that. But the drum just kind of comes to me. But I grew up playing that, I think it was 7 hours a day when I was from age 11 to 14. I played 7 hours a day.
Wow.
And yeah, so it's kind of muscle memory at this point. So when I learned how to play guitar and like sing and like songwrite and stuff like that, it was kind of like that was always been there. The beat is always there. So I'll be playing guitar and in my head there's like the rhythm still going, you know, that little metronome still keeping me in time, and it's because of the drums, right? So I would say that, yeah, to answer your question, yes, that essentially, yeah.
We're in bad with the drummer union because we can't have drums. Obviously, in our studio doesn't really allow for a full drum kit. We've had a couple of hand drums, but
truly disappointed. I'll bring my tambourine.
I get really bad looks from Heidi.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Now you're playing Showcase on the Rock in Bay Roberts next month, or later this month, I guess. Now,
yes,
yeah. Where we love Dean and everything he has going on out there.
Awesome.
What are you looking forward to most for that weekend?
See everybody. Honestly, it's what I love most about it is that everybody that's in the scene gets together and just vibes.
Yeah.
It's such a good time. Whether you're, huge, big artist, or you're just someone coming into the scene, and or you're just kind of picking at the guitar. It doesn't matter. You come along and have a laugh and perform and have a good time, and that's what the beauty of it is, and that's why I'll be going back every chance I get, just because of it. And big thanks to Dean and Gavin and the rest of the team. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, we love Dean and Gavin.
They're awesome.
I was on Dean's show in Waterloo there a few months ago.
Oh yeah. I was on a show there back in February. It was a great time.
Awesome. Yeah. Dean's a great guy.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have time for one more live performance from Caesar's Palace on the Boulevard, high above the mighty Kitty Vitty Lake. Jonah, what you gonna leave us with?
One more step.
Hearts grow cold when the line draws thin. Is this the reason my life has been cold and lonely road? Faults at hand, at least never at stake, and as of late I'm not doing so great. A cold and lonely road. I long to be free. I long to be free. Can't you see that I've got one more step to find my heart, and one more step to fall apart, and two more steps before my day's done, and one more step to find someone. Days aren't long, but they last a while. I'm stumbling and stammering without her style. Get rid of that demon. I found out the only ever key to life was to bring back a smile instead of living in strife. A life without meaning. And I want to be free. And I long to be free. Can't you see that I've got
Jonah, thank you so much. Where can people find someone on your mind, follow your music, and keep up with everything you have going on?
So I'm mainly active on my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and you can get me on any of your streaming services, YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah.
MySpace.
MySpace now, I guess. Yeah, MySpace. Hit me up on some MySpace, guys.
MySpace come back, I heard.
That's what so
Yeah, mine's probably still active. I don't know how to look it up.
that was before my time.
I had a lot more hair then. All right, well, it's now time to play everyone's favorite game of memories, Backstage at Caesar's Palace. I'm going to ask you a series of quick questions, and you can give me the first answer that comes to mind. Are you ready?
Born ready.
All right. Born ready. Wow. It's a lot of pressure now. First concert you ever attended?
1,000 Foot Crutch.
Who, sorry?
1,000 Foot Crutch.
1,000 Foot Crutch. The best live concert you've ever seen?
Burton Cummings.
Ooh, where'd you see Burton Cummings?
I worked a fry truck at Eastbound Hoedown a long time ago. It was back in like 2017, something like that. That was great. These eyes. Oh,
yeah. Beauty track. Your favorite venue you've ever played at?
the Ship.
Yeah. It's a beautiful place to play.
Sorry, Don.
One artist, living or dead, that you'd love to share the stage with?
John Prine.
Ooh, John Prine. What's your favorite John Prine song? A lot of pressure. Lots of good ones.
Sam Stone.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
The best piece of advice another musician has ever given you?
So I asked a musician how they were like what advice they can give me about songwriting, and they said, just make every word count, man. Nice. Literally what they said. Nice. And then I say that all the time. Just make every word count.
You look at a Pixies song, it might only have 13 different words, but man, they make them count.
But they make them count, and they're freaking good songs. Yeah.
One Newfoundland artist most people should be listening to?
Faith a Coin.
Ooh, we have Faith coming to visit us in September. We're very excited. Good, yeah. Very excited. One album you can listen to from beginning to end without skipping a track?
Seeds by Rosetta.
Ooh, it's a good album. Oh, made me cry. All right, finally, what's one venue or festival that's still on your musical bucket list?
Salmon Festival.
Salmon Festival. We went to the Salmon Festival in 1997. It was the Great Big Picnic, I believe, was the year that we went there. And it was them, and I believe Our Lady Peace might have been there. And the campground was just a slog of mud. And I drank so many Molson Canadians, and it was a horrible, horrible time.
What do you mean? That sounds great. That sounds like the best time ever.
All right. Well, Jonah, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Best of luck with your EP and everything else you've got on the go. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hulk.
We got some guest gifts here for you. We'll get you to sign the. Let me see what I got here. We'll get you to sign the flyer after, and we'll put it on the autograph wall.
Cool.
And then we're gonna give you. Here's. I'll give you this stuff here. Pass that over to you if you can reach it. Yep. That's what you got there is that's scenes from my high school agenda from 1996, Volume 1. That one covers the O.J. Simpson trial when Dennis Rodman got traded to the Bulls. I failed my driver's license test. It's all in there, all the history you could ever possibly want. And then you also got a pack of our playing cards that were made for the With Violet album release party there a few months ago.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of cards and a sticker in there. And I was down at the Regatta. Thank you to Kitty Vitty Brewery for inviting me and my sister, the Honorable Jill Bruce, Ward 1 City Councilor. They invited us down to pitch beer on the Regatta Day, and we had a whole lot of fun. And I was giving out all kinds of high fives and telling people that I invented high fives. And I was autographing this picture, which I'll give one to you. It was an autographed picture of me high-fiving Kevin Nash on Monday Night Raw in 1993. Now, this is not photoshopped. Take a look.
Whoa.
You'll see how real it looks.
Dude, this is crazy.
That's me.
That is so.
On Raw.
That's wild.
Can you imagine that happened in real life?
I'm in awe here.
Kevin Nash is here. Ladies and gentlemen, big sexy Kevin Nash. No. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Oh, that would be crazy.
I saw him walking down the street in Victoria once when I was a very young man, and he was very tall.
Really?
Yeah.
thought he was kind of short, actually.
He's 6'11", I think.
That's great.
Pretty big guy.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
All right, well, thank you so much.
All right, thanks, Hulk, buddy.
Next week, we'll welcome Kyle Mahoney and Lisa Shepard, and they'll tell us all about bringing the WHEA Strongman and Strong Woman World Championships to Paradise. And we'll have another outstanding music guest. Now, I've been teasing having someone lift me over their head for many years now.
And it's going to be me.
And it's going to be you. Let's go. No, I'm going to wait for the Strongman, I think.
Might be better off, yeah.
All right, well, for Jonah and myself, I'm the Hulkster. Thanks for watching The Hulk Caesar Show.